As I was saying, so the attack, y'all, the worst attack of my life, literally. So basically, y'all, after 2 weeks of me breaking up with my ex, he starts threatening me, basically saying that if I left him to watch what he do, and we wasn't even together, so I wasn't really taking his threats seriously until I left him, and I really was attacked, and I wasn't just attacked once, I was attacked twice. After being attacked twice, I started being stalked and harassed by the people that attacked me. And basically, y'all, they would circle around my fucking home. They would sit outside of my job. Anywhere I would go, basically, I couldn't go nowhere without the people who attacked me, like, ambushing me. So I just feel like, God, why aren't these people in jail? Like, why am I the one that's getting locked up? Why am I the one that's getting needles put inside of my fucking body? And why won't these people just go about their life and leave me alone? I was like preyed upon. Like, I guess I was just so soft and so vulnerable that these people felt like, oh, we could just continue to do this to her. These people did this to me for years. After the second attack, y'all, 2 weeks later is when I finally filed a police report on a dude. And the reason that I filed a police report is because I would ask him, like, sir, can you stop stalking me? Can you stop circling around my home? And I wouldn't really care about him stalking me, y'all, if he wasn't threatening me and targeting me for car accidents at that point. So it was a lot going on. Not only was this group of people targeting me and assaulting me and verbally, like, abusing me and psychologically abusing me and trying to distort my vision. They also would target me for car accidents, and I had damn near fucking died. And I had damn near fucking lost my life. Not just from the attack, but from the targeting, like the car accidents and everything. So I really don't want to speak too much about the car accidents, y'all, because I just recently got into another car accident. But yeah, I want to say within the last 3 years, y'all, because this has been going on for 3 years. The last 3 years, I've got into a total of like 8 car wrecks. And every time I wouldn't hit the other person's vehicle, the person would hit my vehicle, like I said. And most of the time, my car would be parked, like in a parking lot or something, and the person... Okay, as I was saying, y'all, like targeting me for car wrecks and shit. So most of the time, my car would just be parked and out of the way, and my car would just get hit. And it would just feel like the shit was a setup, or like it was done on purpose. And I want to say it's because of me being attacked by a group of people that every car accident after is feeling like a setup and shit like that. Like, these people are trying to kill me, or somebody's after me or something. And I'm pretty sure my ex-boyfriend was after me at that point. So I don't want to see him in jail. I don't want to see him locked up. But I do want him to leave me the fuck alone. Like, if he could be free, if he could be a free human being without targeting me, then I wouldn't mind him being a free human being. But if he can't be a free human being without targeting me and attacking me, then I would like him to get locked up. So really, he only has 2 choices, like I said, which is he needs to leave me the fuck alone or go to jail, like I said. So, yeah, after the most recent car accident, I was just like, most of the car accidents, y'all, I would just be like, I wouldn't really thank God for getting me out of the car wreck. But this particular car wreck, I'm like, thank God for getting me out of this car wreck, because I damn near fucking died. That was the car wreck where I realized, damn, I almost fucking lost my life. I almost fucking died. This is crazy, like I said. Not only would I be targeted for car wrecks after being attacked by a group of people, I also would be targeted for just unnecessary drama. I would literally, just like my car would just be parked and out of the way, I would be parked and out of the way. I would be minding my business. And I would just get targeted for all of this unnecessary drama and chaos. And I would just get caught up in these webs of drama and psychological abuse. And I would just be silent and I would try not to go back and forth with these people. But when you like in the middle of a web of people who are targeting you, even if you silent, even if you don't say nothing, these people will like get you to a point to where you have to say something to them. Like they would try to provoke you so much to where you would have to get into it with these people, even though you trying your best not to get into an argument with these damn people. Shit like that, y'all. In the midst of going through that, like I said, it was a lot going on. In the midst of going, now the whole reason for me and my ex-boyfriend not being together and shit like that, y'all, is because he cheated on me. Where the story, he cheated on me multiple times. The last time he cheated, that was just the last straw, the last time that he cheated on me, y'all. He started doing it in my face, and he was being disrespectful. And if he did it behind my back, then I would feel like he respected me. But when he started doing it in my face, it was almost as if like he was pushing me to break up with him. So that's what I did. And when I basically left him, even though we wasn't together for a cool little minute, is when he's like, well, if you leave me, watch what I do to you. And he did a lot. Like I said, I watched what he did to me. And he did a lot to me, like I said. So, it's not even funny, y'all. Like, damn, a bitch almost lost her life. This dude need to stop. So, yes, he had other men attacking me at that point. And he had people coming after me. He had his guys or his friends coming after me and shit. I would be minding mine, and these people just didn't like the fact that I minded mine. They wanted me to mind theirs or some shit. Or they wanted me to still be that timid, quiet girl that I was at 18 years old. And they couldn't take the fact that, like, well, if we attack her, she gonna stand up for herself. If we attack her, she gonna speak up for herself. She not just gonna let y'all attack her. Like she used to do when she was 18, like I said. So, yeah, y'all. It went on for about 3 years, and I would basically be chased on the highway. My life was like a game of Russian roulette every single day. Going to work was a risk for me. Going to college was a risk for me. Going anywhere was a risk for me. Going to the store was a risk. So I was basically putting my life on the line to just do daily things. I couldn't live a normal life like everybody else because I'd be ambushed everywhere I would go, or I'd be seeing death threats. In the midst of all of this going on, y'all, I would just stay silent the first year when this was going on. But maybe the second year this going on is when I decided to speak up and against the people that was abusing me and attacking me. And that's when, like I said, they painted me out to be like a drug addict or some shit. And they damn near did try to force me into doing drugs and shit. And it would just take everything in my mind, body, and soul to be like, no, I'm not doing it. And so I would say no, and I would be retaliated against. This is never ending. I just want y'all to know. So this is never ending, y'all. Start this video, this is never ending. Like, and I'm gonna give y'all an example of this being never fucking ending. So, for example, when the dude attacked me the second time, I go to work one night. And at this point, y'all, I'm working full time, but I'm working a night shift, like 4 to 12 or 4 to like 1 in the morning. Now, these is weekdays, so I'm getting off at 1 in the morning. Everybody else is asleep around this time. The roads are empty at this time. It's COVID-19 during this time, so most people worked from home. So it was scary to work that late at night and have a stalker, like I said. So I'm leaving work one night, y'all, and the fucking dude that attacked me wanna sit outside of my job at 1 in the fucking morning. And I'm just like, what the fuck? So he does this for 2 weeks. And that's when I tell him, like, sir, if you don't stop, then I'm about to press charges on you. I press charges on him. He goes and he press charges on me for asking him to stop stalking me. It's never ending. It's like you can't win or lose with these kind of people. Because I text him and asked him to stop stalking me, he went to the jail and told them that basically I asked him to stop stalking me. What the fuck? I was just like, wow, this is never ending. Like I said, I'm getting charges pressed on me for harassment when all I did was tell a dude to stop stalking me. I mean, what text messages did he go in there and show y'all? Because the text messages that I have is just me basically asking him to stop stalking me. How long is this video gonna be, y'all? This probably gonna be like an hour. I've been recording for like, 20 minutes at this point. So one day, y'all, I decide, you know what, I'm gonna pack my shit and I'm just gonna move. Like, my spirit could not rest in that apartment no more. It felt haunted. I felt like I was being stalked. I felt like I was being watched. And come to find out, I was being stalked. My ex-boyfriend, y'all. Because I was so focused on my life and like getting myself together, I didn't really notice the fact that he would be across the street. Like, I literally could open my window and see him across the street at another girl's crib. Literally. So, one day, y'all, I asked him, I said, is that you across the street? And he said, oh, yeah. I said, what you doing over there? Oh, I'm picking up a jacket from a girl. But, y'all, he's always across the street. I never really noticed that he was always over there. I would see his car over there every single day, so he lived over there. He lived with another girl across the street from my place. Like I said, this is the same dude that said, if you leave me, watch what I do. Like, wow. So, me being me, y'all, I packed my things and I moved to another apartment like 10 minutes away from that one. Now, had I known that this man literally lived across the street, then I would have been like, I'm moving to another state. I'm not moving nowhere near here. But because I didn't know he lived over there, I moved 10 minutes away from there. I'm like, what is his point? He claimed, I'm not stalking you. You're delusional. You're seeing things and you're hearing things. He literally was denying my entire reality. But the whole time, he was across the street with another girl. Oh, more of the story, y'all. This shit went on for years. Currently, like, how is life currently, y'all? Currently, still dealing with the repercussions of not wanting to be with this dude. I didn't know it was gonna come with a repercussion because I didn't want to be with him. I didn't know I was gonna be punished for not wanting to be with him. So basically, I was punished for leaving him at that fucking point. They made me feel like I did something wrong, like I committed a crime when I left him or something. And all I did, y'all, and the only reason that we really parted ways is because I was elevating on my path. And I didn't want to be pimped out by that fucking dude. Like, he the kind of dude, y'all, where y'all would be together, but y'all wouldn't really be together. Like, y'all would be together, but the whole time y'all in a relationship, it's an open relationship. It's never a relationship with that dude. It's always an open relationship. It's always he do what he want and you do what you want. Like I said, and I'm just was elevating during that time. So why was I being punished? Because I didn't want to be with that dude no more at that fucking point. So honestly, y'all, currently, the most recent thing that happened was another car wreck. So like, is this dude coming after me? Cause like honestly, y'all, everything is not a coincidence. You leave a man and a man threaten you like, if you leave, then watch what I do. Then a couple weeks later, you get attacked. Wouldn't y'all think the same thing? Like, this man just threatened me before I got attacked. Wouldn't y'all think that he the one who set it up? At that point, if he didn't threaten me or whatever, then, and I got attacked, then I would think I just got attacked. But it's because he threatened me 2 weeks before the attack that I'm really feeling like this dude is the one who set all of that bullshit up at that fucking point.